There is a paradox deeply embedded in South Korea's idol industry. The closer an artist becomes to fans, the more vulnerable they become to losing their privacy. And the recent incident involving Jungkook, BTS's golden youngest member, may be one of the clearest, and most heartbreaking, examples of the fragile boundary between admiration and obsession. The moment Jungkook appeared visibly furious, repeatedly punching toward his phone screen in a video posted on his Instagram story, shocked fans across social media. For someone widely known for his warmth, politeness, and calm demeanor, such public anger felt unusual. But perhaps this was not simply a moment of frustration. Perhaps it was an alarm bell ringing after years of enduring invasions of privacy. What makes the story even more striking is that the incident originated from something unexpectedly wholesome. Jungkook had casually shared plans to go running near the Han River, even telling fans that he would happily take selfies with anyone who managed to catch up to him. It was not an official fan meeting. Not a concert surrounded by layers of security. Just a spontaneous, incredibly human gesture, something uniquely Jungkook, approachable, playful, and sincere. Even while wearing a mask and a hat to cover his face, fans still managed to recognize him. Yet what moved many observers was not merely the encounter itself, but Jungkook's attitude. According to fan accounts, he did not simply stop for quick photos before moving on. Instead, he reportedly searched for better lighting and flattering angles so fans could walk away with the best possible pictures. It was a small detail, but one that revealed something bigger about Jungkook's personality, an instinctive desire to make others happy. Then, unexpectedly, the story shifted. During what should have been a harmless interaction between idol and fandom, Jungkook reportedly discovered that some people were not there by coincidence. Instead, certain individuals had allegedly been lingering near his residence, waiting around the area, watching his movements, and effectively turning his private space into a hunting ground for access. The invisible line had been crossed. That is why Jungkook's anger felt far more significant than a celebrity losing patience. It felt like the reaction of a person whose final safe space had been violated. "I never told you to wait around near my house. Stop it." His message carried an unusually firm tone, direct, frustrated, and unmistakably serious. Jungkook even warned that he would expose identities if such behavior continued. Why did Jungkook react so strongly this time? Perhaps because this was never an isolated incident. For years, the singer has reportedly dealt with Sasaeng fans, a term used in K-pop culture to describe obsessive fans who cross moral and legal boundaries in pursuit of proximity to celebrities. There have been disturbing incidents in the past, a woman allegedly attempting multiple times to enter the password to access his residence, another reportedly following a vehicle into the parking garage of the building where he lived, and online threats surfacing after Jungkook publicly asked fans to stop sending food deliveries to his home. When viewed together, these moments paint a much darker picture. Suddenly, Jungkook's anger on Instagram no longer feels like a single emotional outburst. It feels like accumulated exhaustion. Perhaps the most heartbreaking part of this story is the distortion of love itself. At its healthiest, fandom represents connection. Artists inspire, and fans receive comfort, motivation, joy, and meaning through music and shared emotional experiences. But when admiration becomes extreme, affection can transform into entitlement. Some begin to believe they have the right to stand outside an idol's home, monitor schedules, invade personal boundaries, or insert themselves into private moments, all under the illusion of devotion. But love is not ownership. Jungkook choosing to share a jogging plan or happily take selfies with fans does not mean he consented to surveillance outside his residence. A warm interaction should never be interpreted as unlimited access. The uncomfortable truth is that South Korea's entertainment industry has witnessed countless examples of Sasaeng culture spiraling out of control. Artists have faced stalking, hidden surveillance, leaked travel information, home intrusions, and threats to personal safety. What makes such incidents frightening is not merely inconvenience, but genuine danger. Being a superstar on stage should never require surrendering the right to feel safe at home. And perhaps what resonated most deeply with millions of ARMYs was not seeing Jungkook angry. It was seeing him human. Tired. frustrated, vulnerable, forced to speak up to protect himself. Jungkook's openness has long been one of the reasons he remains among the world's most beloved idols. Yet the painful irony is that this same openness may also make him more exposed than most. When an idol must express anger simply to reclaim privacy, the story stops being only about Jungkook. It becomes a warning sign for modern fandom culture itself. No matter how deeply someone admires an artist, there must always be a boundary that ends at the front door of their home.